Hello, we're going to look at Q, which is our new sample library for Contact. Cue refers to a music cue in a production, like a television or game or even a live stage production. It's actually a light version of the simulated orchestra in our Solid State Symphony. When I say light, I mean very light. It takes up less than 200 megabytes on your hard drive, loads in about 1 second on this computer, and you can see that there's only about 15 megabytes loaded in Contact itself, preloaded. The whole point of this is to give you a sound, especially when you're starting out on a project and just developing ideas, a sound that gets the idea of an orchestra across, but allows you to concentrate on the music itself rather than being pulled into library choices and things like that. There are three versions of the orchestra here. All of them use two velocity layers that are crossfaded. For instance, Orchestra 1 has woodwinds and strings at low velocities. And as you bear down, it brings in a double forte layer of brass and the rest of the orchestra. Okay, Orchestra 2 is very similar, except for the low velocity sound is just strings. Same double forte layer. Now, if you put the short button on here, you get shorts for the strings and the low velocities. Okay, and strings, as you might expect, are strings that with a softer attack at low velocities and a harder attack at high velocities. Now, with the velocity switch button on, it gives you the shorts at higher velocities. Well, try that again. Okay, there's also the staccato section, which this just adds a layer to the other orchestras, or you can play it by itself. Or you can play it with one of the other orchestras. Okay. Also, we have chords, which gives you major and minor chords kind of alternating on the keyboard. Minor. A little bit higher up, major. Minor. Okay. Also, there are only two different screens to look at. There's this, the main screen, and there's settings, which just gives you control over exactly where that velocity switch occurs and how much of a crossfade you get. You can either pull up and down the slider, or you can just enter in a value right there. Also, there, you heard a cymbal in the back, crash cymbal, which is actually the only thing that's a real recording here, an actual acoustic instrument. You can control the velocity switch on that, and also the key range and volume, and just two more knobs, which are global knobs for the key velocity controlling the volume, and expression control over volume. And that's it. it's Q. Thank you.